Welcome back to Know Thyself on the Value and Limits of Self-Knowledge. We are now embarking on part 2 of this course, in which our focus will be theories of the unconscious as well as theories of the emotion. Today I want to focus primarily on Sigmund Freud and the psychoanalytic theory that he helped to develop and popularize. I want today just to focus on some of what I take to be the core aspect of Sigmund Freud's own development of that theory. So, Sigmund Freud is a psychologist who was trained as a physical scientist, primarily as a biologist. He has a book called Introductory Lecture on Psychoanalysis that I want to have associated with our discussion today. He has his own version of the Socratic method, in which he making statement, making hypotheses, offering explanations of phenomena, stating his position. This is a good method for argumentative writing and argumentative speaking, for the reason that not only does it give you a chance to state your position and your reasons for it, it also allows you to allay some of the skepticism, some of the doubts that an audience might have. So it's an aspect of Freud's methodology that is interesting and I think fairly successful. But there are epistemic peculiarity of what Freud refers to as psychoanalysis, and one of them is that, as he says, objective of verification for the theory. When asked how one knows whether that theory is true, his answer is, well, when learned psychoanalysis on oneself by studying one's own personality. Furthermore, even on Freud's own terms, I want to suggest that that statement of his does not quite fully represent his way of justifying his theory, and the reason is as follows. Some of his theorizations are based on the principle of inference to the best explanation. Inference to the best explanation says the following: when you are confronted with a puzzling phenomenon or range of phenomena, adopt that hypothesis if there is one that best explains it. First of all, I know it's not always clear what counts as best, but the best explanation. Sometimes explanations seem appealing, but they are not the best because, for example, they are unnecessarily complicated, or perhaps because they don't cohere fully with other things we already have established. All those qualifications in mind, we can still say that part of what Freud's methodology seems to presuppose is that when you are got something puzzling, some aspect of human behavior, for example, that's puzzling, you should look for the explanations that most directly, simply, effectively, compellingly accounts for it, and we will be asking ourselves whether the theory that Freud gives are consistent or that sort. If so, maybe he's justifying his position in an effective way.